legit just walk around in a hoodie and joggers, but now I wear jeans or anything with a trouser. Oh, I see. Well, that's my thing though too, low key. I'm honestly so it's kind of growing on me to wear like collar shirts. I mean, I don't know, or rather like I'm enjoying them more than I used to. I don't know, like a button shirt to me is become. I think I'm getting old, is what it boils down to. So I think that's what it is, honestly. Yeah. But I mean, you know, it's here. I have a red mage. Okay. Bruh, I like. Yeah, so. I can refer 40 for me too.
I'll cut you to pieces!
You know what? They're currently just they're kind of getting things ready to fumble out of the bat. You know what I mean? They're just kind of like they're chatty Cathy's right now. They're just kind of doing their thing right now. I'm just sitting here patiently waiting. Who had partner last time before? Well, I got 30 seconds to wait. Alright. Am I getting interrupt 2, as I'm assuming? Am I getting interrupt 2? It's just okay, it's just typical standard stuff? Alright. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what the fuck is this? But that made me, yeah, that was the realization. I was like, okay, they're on either. I should have done that homework before, but you know. No, I mean, it's pretty, so adjusted.
Filthy rats!
All right.
Cut you to pieces! Down with you! I'll cut you to pieces! Down with you! Filthy rats! Get on with you! This ends here! And now the final cut!
I mean, like, yeah, but they didn't tell me where to go for spots with fire and ice, so I might have to figure this out. Alone. I don't know where to go for fire and ice. They didn't tell me that. I'm just group 2. Nope. I do not know where. I don't know if I'm going to go for fire and ice, or am I just following the toolbox for that? Okay, okay. Can you like just? Yeah, that's okay. I just wasn't sure. Oh, it's like if I'm northeast and no way. So then, oh, I see. So I got south with it. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. So then, am I southwest for Nidhogg Towers too? Sick. Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Bro, I feel that I'm in Queens, so he's not that far from me. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think like they're just theoretically following the toolbox, which I definitely didn't look at for Okay. If anything though, then I'm gonna just like quickly I'm gonna peek at the toolbox while I'm here to figure it out. Well, the thing is, like, in suppositional theory, in my mind, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna just go with whatever they. I should have assumed that I was gonna go wherever the toolbox was gonna go, but I didn't. I just didn't want to assume. So here we are. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, it's not. I know what they're wrong. I like banked on a saber dance instead of not getting saber dance. That's my fault. I gotta stand more. I gotta stand more. I gotta stand more sideways from it. True. That's how you know that it's been a while. Honestly, I kind of forgot that you gotta do it like to the. I don't know, man. It's okay. It's fine. Is it my fault? 100%. Do I take responsibility? I might as well. Oh yeah, you see, no, the toolbox has me facing north, but they're making me face south. See, this is why I didn't trust the toolbox. See? I knew that. I'm gonna have to target the red mage then in case it's a swap because I didn't really see if it was a swap or not, honestly. Okay. Okay. I get it, I get it. Southwest Towers, they do West Hog. Okay. Bruh, this is the time. I'll tell you what though, I already like they're already making me feel like I feel it, which is hilarious actually. Yeah, that's why they don't say it. Where is he? Oh, he's back. Oh, I can't do 120. I gotta save improv for that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Okay. I don't know why improv. I meant to Samba. My brain wanted a Samba. Okay. I guess. Okay, so no improv before this part, and then I gotta use Samba. I gotta get pot 7s and I gotta yeah. I'll have to buy 7s and I'll have to buy I guess carrot pudding now officially. Because I didn't realize that I actually need to get the like the new raid food. Kinda sorta forgot about that. I didn't think he was like on you though, bro. Yeah. My hands are shaky. Bro, they are cracking me up, yo. Do you want me to samba that part, or should I save it for Trio 2? Sure. Oh yeah, no. I mean, I'm live, but like you're fine. So do your thing. Okay, if we had a Quagga, the Quagga is fine. There is a sound of a person using like an Xbox in my ears right now. It's crazy. They want me to hold Samba before the Ancient Quagga. I mean, I usually use it during Sanctity, so I can use it for 1, for Nidhogg 1. Because the Red Mage is 100% using Barrier for the ultimate end, so I'm gonna do that. And I still gotta save improv for when they for the dive, so I don't need something for that part. I guess the concern is that they're taking more damage than normal during those mechanics. I think, I wonder if it's because of like the recovery issue isn't. Because then what is it? It's strength 1, lightning 1, in. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I like don't play white mage enough to know, but I think in my mindset, if I was playing white mage, then I would have like used Medica 2 before the pull, and then I would have. Whether that would have helped or not is unsure, but I feel like I gotta look at what they're looking for though, because they're apparently holding both the sanctity, which I get. So. Oh, they're using balance strength also. This is the difference between raiding with like a whole different data center, you know what I mean? They just all have different strategies and outputs and how they function. I guess that would be a different kind of vibe too, honestly, because I feel like they're gonna end up making me, they'll probably talk to me about like my progression at this too, because I forget that like I'm being trialed, you know what I mean? Like I'm not really here already, like, I haven't been doing this already for like weeks on end, like they're just trying to see if I fit the vibe, which like, yeah, I mean, I would say that I do, but also I feel like it's a matter of just perspective too, so, we'll see. Wait, what? Ooh, that's actually rough. Okay, I'm really good, so it's fine. It was cursed if he went left, he should have went right. It wouldn't have been cursed if I didn't go mid, but I went straight, and then that was, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just ran straight and I was like, okay. Well, you can take that. Hey, yo. Alright. He definitely got the white man definitely got like shook by my my dash in, and he was like, "It's safe." It was not safe. Hey, it is. It is. if you guys can understand what I'm hearing in my earphones while we're trying to prog this, is kind of nuts. It's like not safe for the world, but like it's also like it's kind of nuts. I hear like a family barbecue, and I hear like a I hear a family barbecue, and I hear people fucking Spanish. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Anyway. Got you, boys. No. I saw you like kind of fumbling with East, and then you were like, and I was like, all right, I'm on here. Imagine machines got a dash to a robot. Oh, oh, this is curve 6 now. I think I have to do it actually. It's like a sprint swap, and then you can take it. Not bad. Are you actually Spanish? See, the thing is too, I can't talk and comment and get like too comfortable, because then I'm gonna start being a distraction, because my voice is unfamiliar. It's kind of like psychological inference, you know. If you hear an unfamiliar voice, then it takes more brain power to realize who said what. No, you're fine. I mean, I don't want to necessarily tell you where I'm at and then make you feel guilty, so don't worry about it. I came back to kind of just get re-familiar with it. Yeah. You know. C4 8. True. Not that I want to play Machinist, but I'd be curious the difference. I don't want to like. True. I mean, I usually am like the jack of all trades. That sounds like a fine plan. I usually adjust to whatever's like needed, so like that's why I tanked this tier, because nobody wanted to tank. They out here for it. Tell me out. I like, yo, these people are hilarious. Like, yo, they were like, did I mention it was P2 prog? And I was like, it said 3, but like, I get it. And then they were like, yeah, I'm sorry, we don't want to like gaslight you. And I was like, no, it's fine, honestly. So, like, they don't know where I'm at prog-wise, I think. And, you know, I'm in the cut. Wait, what the fuck? Hey, yo! Alright. I, like... I'm trying to figure it out. What is, Is there a priority swap for, like, that part? Because if it was both east and west, we just, like, wing it? Or does one person always... You just wing it? Alright. Like, praise were east and west, so, like... Does, like, do I take always... Got it. Alright. Sick. No. I mean, I've done Meteor east and west, but, like, it wasn't pretty. But I'm making sure. Yeah, no. I feel that. True. Clockwise it is. Clockwise it is. So no matter what the case is, if it's east and west of that again, then I just go and take west. We got Maple Story Gamers? Okay, talk to me about it. Alright. I'm definitely derping with the crew. This is hilarious, actually. I wasn't worried. You're good. Damn, that's some shade. Alright. Yo, I had another one person with me. That was kind of fun. Clockwise, you said it, you know. They do out rotate? Oh no, that's Meteor. Yo, this is the place to be. Okay. I understand what happened. Okay. I see what happened. Bruh, I'm cracking up right now. Oh, what the? Oh. Okay, I don't know. Somebody died and I had no idea who it was. I just kind of got told the L. Alright, I'm here for it. I didn't even see who died. Okay. I gotta get used to they're speed pulling, and I gotta get used to the fact that I gotta just prep the standard, and I don't prep it every time. Yo, this party is pog. I'm here trying to. It's like I try not to laugh right now. You know what I mean? Like they're just hilarious. Oh man. Okay. Get to happen, prep, yeah. Well, the thing is that, you know what's actually kind of hilarious though, is that they low-key gave me the go-ahead to play whatever fizz range that I want, as long as I come in with the fizz range. So like, I'm gonna try to get that machinist gun on the low. I might have to try and play with a machinist and give it a try. But I'm not trying to necessarily like gimp it, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to necessarily play something for the walls and then like be greedy for it, so I'm just trying to buy when I can. But this party is fun. It just kind of, you know what though, in fairness, is this 100% just reminds me how much I actually love doing this. When you, like, that's why when you can raid with people that consistently just like to have a fun time doing this, it's honestly like the W. Because then when you get to the finale of like getting ready to clear the fight, then you put the game face on, you know, you put the makeup and everything too, and you kind of look like gangster doing it. But right now, since we're all memeing, like, me too, I killed the tank with the sky. So I'm already kind of enjoying the comfort of like us getting through this. So like, you know, I'm here for it. That's why I know for a fact that like if I stick with this group and then we go into like top, bro, it's gonna be fun as hell. Like, yo, I like how every time he gives the warning. Yo, there's a fucking meteor in the middle of the game. Yo. Yo, I just saw a meteor in the dead middle and it killed me. Yo. What? I'm gonna just sit here and I'm gonna be in my element, bro. Bruh, yo, what's really hilarious is that like they are just shaming the people that keep on fucking up. I almost had to change to ninja too. That was the wrong. That was the wrong fight. Yo. I gotta actually hold that 90. Oh, I can actually rip the seat with that. Ooh, it's yellow. They are a bunch of comedians, bro, and I'm here for it. 2. Oh, you know what I should try and do is like I'm gonna try and save it for the Quagga because they like that was showing Mega 2. I'll let her know that's what it is as well. Not her. I think the woman's just a guy actually. So I kind of guilty of assuming gender. Cancel me, bro. I'm such a loser. I think the white mage is a guy. I haven't discerned names yet. I can't figure it out. It's too complicated. Hey yo, what's the guy? Hey yo, that wasn't me. I'm in the cut. I'm also gonna after the Quagga, I'm gonna use Curing. It might help you without needing to use Medica 2 if that is like a because like the health is like at like 75, so I think a Curing will top him off so you don't have to Medica 2 the rest. After the Quagga from Trios 1. Yeah, they disregarded my. Yo, I tried to give him like an idea of like something to do, and then they were like, "Yeah, that sounds great, Adele." So let me explain to you who fucked up, and I'm already like, yeah, that's really funny. Oh man, that's really funny. Him. Oh, you know what though? It's a cat girl. That's why I assumed. I'm capping for that. Hey, yo. That's crazy. Alright. Yeah, you see. My Curing Waltz actually prevents the healer from needing to Medica to the party so that they can get topped off since it's not necessary. So they're definitely going to be like, oh my god, that's Pog. So I'm like... I'm glad that I can also learn from my own perspective too, because I used to use Curing Waltz there and people were like, you don't have to use it, it's fucking useless. And I'm like, my bad. Yo, alright. What been Chuno Tattoo? Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to like. I might have to try to figure out a way to do a reclear for 4. Yo, on the realistic perspective, I'm trying my best. I want to get the carry for 4 so I can get Machinist and Bard Weapon. I want to practice those jobs since I'm playing full first range for this part. It sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. That was too early. I gotta hard late the pull on the standard. Okay. I just heard I heard a comment that was just like, I'm just ready to eat. That's all I heard. Oh. You know, it's I appreciate the salutational trade. My dash, however, I can't curve my dash like a bullet, so literally just ate the wall. It was delicious. Just delicious, nutritious wall. Let me just give you my number, just call me later, like, you know? Hashtag wish I played KVO. I'm literally too old to play Apex, I'm very jealous. Hey, you know... Never have I ever seen the one jump behind the thingy. I have never seen that before in my days. Okay, my external question for chat is out there. I have a DPS question in terms of like gear that I need to essentially get figured out because I don't know the answer. Do you know? So like obviously I have P4S dancer weapons. If I get machinist 610 gun, how much more worse is that than like Asphodelos gun? You know what I mean? That's my question. Because obviously I have the Fizz range gear. I just want to know if like my if I get the crafted gun versus the raid gun from the old raid, if it's like an L or not. That favorite face stats? Oh, okay. I'll have to look into it then. Yeah. That makes sense to me though, yeah, for sure. I know for sure, like, if I run in with 610, it's worse than 605, but, I'll have to, okay. That's a fair point. You're right. The best way to figure that out too is I can try, I think I might have Dancer 610 weapon, but I can compare it still, so, okay. That's a fair point. Because we're going to be going on we're breaking in like 20. So because we're breaking in 20, it'll give me a chance to kind of fiddle around and see. I'm not going to deliberately change the machinist now, but I'm going to probably do it like in the future, just depending on how much of a big deal it is or not. Counter. I'm living! Alright. I wonder how much of a big difference it's gonna be. Yeah, I wonder how big the difference is gonna be statistically speaking. Oh, that's why it goes 10 seconds. Okay, okay. I was like wondering, like, why is my standard so like late? It's because they deliberately did 10 over 15. I guess they're trying to like they're just speed pulling at this point. So, because I don't really think that. Well, it's not true. I don't actually know the answer to that question. I'd be curious to know the difference in damage between Dancer and Machinist in terms of like just proc point, because I feel like if I could just do equal damage as Machinist versus Dancer with the party, then I feel like that's gonna be like fine to me. Oh, I gotta remember, when do I re-proc the timer for the Ooh, that's a good question now. I'm in the cut with it, yo. Let's go. I'm gaming. Because in my mindset, I saw that it was elusive, and I was like, and I'm chilling. I'm chilling. West Hog is gonna be fine. I'm not worried about West Hog anymore. Yeah, you gotta like watch. Yes, correct. I can't comment. I'm confirming. I'm confirming like the stuff that they're like asking questions for, and I can't do that because I'm new. I have to not do that. So I get to just kind of sit back and chill and just let it be what it is. So they're gonna talk. I'm gonna chill, and then I'll let them do their thing. And they're pre-adjusting for the man, this is I remember this crap. Yo, did he say 2,000 pulls for P2 prod? Did I hear that right? I didn't hear it right. I just heard 2,000 and P2. So that's all I heard. I don't know. Yes, sir. Yeah. I think they're comfortably in that mental state of mind where, like, if we mess up any early mechanic of, like, Trios 1, then they're going to just, like, full send the restart, which is cool. You think about practicing it right now, they'll just 10-second it? Also, if you want to watch my hold on, I can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of something because it's stupid. I have a friend who's currently doing top P4 in Rage Prog, I think, and she's playing White Mage as like her main. If you want to like check out her I can send you her info. Hold on. She's the best. Go give her a follow. She's doing top right now. If you want to look at the top prog. Yeah, that's it. W. I'm chilling. She's like the coolest white mage person I know besides Al. So check that out. I got no other words. And then if you go check out her stream, just tell her that I said I love you. That's literally it. Oh, I think you know. I mean, it's fine. She needs the love and support because she's literally doing top with her what seems like the coolest group that I know because they're all friends for like a decade, literally. I got carrying walls for good. W. Don't worry. Yeah, like touch toes with the ninja. Hog. Poetry. I was wrong. I was wrong. That's my bad. Yeah, I saw the sprint. He tried to like, yeah, that's funny. Like, I think he tried to like backflip reverse momentum move forward to like bait the to not get hit by the eye, and that man just instant died. It was funny. Crack me up. Power is mine. Quick with it, you know? Oh my god. Yeah. All I heard was, no fucking way! It was quiet it was just quiet, and that's all that I heard. Bro, wasn't that True North and South? I think it was True North and South. I'm so shocked I live that every time. I feel like I shouldn't. Switch it up a little bit. Food problem. That's fair. Yep. All right, so there we go. There's the first way to go about that process. I'll tell you what. Not bad, no bad, no bad. Oh, I don't even own the weapon for the. Huh, interesting. I need. Let me see. Oh, I guess I have to check the stats when I'm inside the instance. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna experiment and I guess let me see. Cool. Bruh, I feel that. What's up, dude? I think I'm in the clear for like the vibes. Now it's just a matter of us progressing the fight. So that's pretty much all that I'm here for. I think honestly though, just to like for criticism's sakes, right? I think that they are effectively like progging P2 and P3, which is cool. No. We're here until another lockout and a half. So I'm here until midnight. So I'll be here for another hour and a half, pretty much. But yeah, they're happy that like I'm not like playing stupid most of the time, because you know they're definitely memeing and having a good time while progging, which is nice though, because it kind of showcases like the mid-coreness of their progression, which is cool. Like I'm not in a position, of course, to say anything to anybody for the sake of anything, right? Because I think a lot of it is just like reactionary, and people are definitely playing with the intent of like getting comfortable. So that's kind of what it boils down to. Because like right now they're just discussing how to handle Fire and Ice without making it weird, because people are kind of mixing and matching a bunch in a weird way while also talking about P3 proc. So like it makes sense that they're trying to like sit here and discuss and figure all of it out, which is great. So I think they understand that like I'm like cool enough to chill, and old enough to be like a wise person, but like not old enough to like have a smart mouth. Like I said, I'm usually here just quietly. You know, the way how I treat my friends is the way how I treat everybody. So like I'll just plug in like the joke when the moment happens. The problem is though that chat has no idea what the fuck is going on because you know, there's no context. But the thing is that like they there's so much noise happening that if like, I mean, truly speaking, if you heard what I heard throughout the raid, like the quality of the stream would be so crazy. Which has nothing to do with their playstyle, you know. It's just more indicative of like the fact that like you wouldn't be able to like hear the music, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I mean, again, so critically speaking, when the leader reached out to me about the trial, essentially they were progging P3, and they obviously have all the toolboxes and the raid plans ready for what they're doing strat wise. So there's that, and you know, like I said, I already mentally was ready for them to like prog 2. And for them, it's just a matter of like cleaning up too and like not messing up. Because like, you know, the trios is the thing that kills the hell out of people during DSR. So like for them, it's just a matter of making sure that they can kind of get comfortable doing the thing. And like I said, like I'm glad that I'm not just progging it, because if I had to also prog it, then I'd be making mistakes that would totally send them to their deaths, and it'd be my fault. You know, I think. Not to compare and make it seem like it's bad or good, but you know, the only error that I think I technically made during that portion of the practice was what was it? It was when I killed the tank with the dive, because I was in parallel to the actual tower, and I like totally brain fart that happens, because like I just never really think about it. So I got put, you know, they were like, oh yeah, it was a dancer, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. So I like brain farted, remember that like it's a thing. But ever since that happened, I've been chilling, you know. And like same thing when we like did the me and the ninja swapped for towers during strength, because like we both tried to adjust to each other, which was hilarious, and like we both agreed that we both messed up, which is fine. But you know, they're all practicing, and like theoretically, I think now I'm definitely mentally comfortable to like just join like a P5 party if I wanted to. But the thing is that for me, progression and the fun that comes with progression is what's key for me. So I genuinely have more fun playing like ultimate raids with people that are not really in there for like, you know, the business. So, you know, I don't remember what exactly they said to me in terms of like the casual or like mid-core or like whatever that it was. I should go back and find the post to confirm what kind of group it is. Because like I said, some people have already cleared the fight. They're just getting re-clears on different jobs, which is cool. And there really is one person who's like leading, like there's one person doing all the call-outs, you know. So I think that's really what it boils down to as well. And I think my leader instinct kicks in sometimes, because like I try to mentally race the positioning for who calls out what before they do. So like if I get to call out quick, then I get to just call it out, you know what I mean? But that's not meaning that like I'm trying to like take over the call outs. Not trying to do that. But I think it helps me get familiar also with mechanics, which is like a lot of fun. So, but I think at the same time, just being able to like again get my hands into the groove of doing this this raid, it's like a ton of fun. Like I said, and I love it. So it'd be worse if, like I said, if like if I was trying to get the clear and I joined a P2 party, then like, you know, if I wanted to join like a hardcore party, then I would do that. But I'm here to have fun with the fight, and I think the best part is like I'm having fun. Like I said, you can't hear what they're talking about. I get to hear what they're talking about, and yo, they're cracking me up every. Yo, it's really funny. So I think I might stick with this group, truly. Um, I don't really think there's a situation where it might come into place where like something might get replaced or changed or whatever that it boils down to. I don't really think so. The only thing that might change is like, you know, like if theoretically, you know, the thing I want to experiment with, and I think this is a good time for me to like check it on the low. The thing I would like to experiment with is playing different jobs. Like if somebody wanted to like if my I think my co-teammate for the group wise is the ninja. If the ninja wanted to play phys range and I could play a melee, I'd do that. That'd be fine, you know. But that's not the intention, of course. But like if I could, I'd be curious to know how that feels like. But I'm also interested in just being able to like try out different jobs. Yeah, like that's really what it boils down to, honestly. I'd like to know job wise, like how does what fare in what situation, and kind of how does that play out with it in itself as well. Because I don't really expect myself to be able to like effectively like just pick up any job and like go with the masses. Because you know there are some things that I think that if it starts becoming too comfortable for like mitigation or like cooldowns and stuff like that, it'll totally come into play. So for example, like I already told my white mage that I'll use Curing Waltz after the Quagga because it'll help them you know, prog, or it'll help them recover for HP, so I don't have to do like another heal. And that's I think that's a key point that they took into perspective, that they're like, oh yeah, like he can, you know, he does that, and like I actually see the difference and it helps them. So I'm gonna quickly oh. Oh, I see a summoner now. Okay. Not bad. Oh. We got a paladin, a reaper, a summoner. Man, I should have changed. Hell no. I'm chilling for now. Hey, if you want to change, just quit right now. Just commit, you know what I mean? Damn.
I'll cut you to pieces.
Good evening. I didn't know. I don't think I knew that the Blade Dance is a cleave. I thought it just one-hit targets, but like crazy strong. Okay, that's news to me. I have always thought in my mind that it's a cleave. That's why the tanks like face it outward. Oh yeah. I didn't know that it was single target. I thought it was always like because when he swung 3 times and everyone was taking damage, I was like, what? I didn't even realize that at all. So, I mean, color me freaking like mind blown by that, honestly. Okay. Because, I mean, honestly, like, situationally speaking, I don't really think that it makes sense that you would ever need to, like, not face it out kind of vibe. Like, I didn't really think about it that way. Like, I guess I was just being, like, naive. I definitely was naive about it for sure. Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. Alright, looks like I was missing 2 people on my side. I'm so shocked you get out of there.
Missions here. And now the final cup.
This will be the time to kind of figure out the gear thing now. Let me see if I can figure out. Can I change gear in the middle of... I probably could do it. Let me see. I'm actually very curious now. he hit the wall. That's not good though, because I didn't see a third person, so I literally used Samba, and then I saw a third person. So we'll see. I'll just look into it after the fact. Because I don't see the dexterity stat change. I only see the crit and Dieter changes happen. She had elusive. She had elusive facing was so. Yeah, she had elusive facing out, so it just went out regardless because it was ones. No, they both went. No, she didn't. Both towers were in the same spot. I had 3. Yeah, yeah. The towers were in the same spot though. I had 3 fronts. I mean, mine didn't appear at all. Oh, you know what then it was? They just put the towers in the same fucking and just stood there. Because 2s and 3s had it, so okay. Versus hey yo. Huh. There's way more crit on this guy than the I got hit with the confusion. Art. Are in is adjusting or out is adjusting for if it's a card in a card? Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Clears the clear. Yeah, I'm just eating. Oh. To be my knights. That was sass. Holy frick. Yo. Medical 1? Where the fuck is that? Hey, not bad. I'm also just like ripping Samba. I got southeast. 2 and 4. That a fat finger sure cast? Not bad. Fourth meteor is always perfect timing for it. I think fourth meteor is like perfect timing always. Yeah. So it was meteors right and then left. So I had gotten that one. And then closest inner card to me was D. So I figured I'd just take D, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. Okay. That makes sense. No, that's fine. Alright. That works. Okay. Sounds good. Interesting. Okay. So I think ultimately they do out static. I've never. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna run to that problem anymore because no matter what happens, it's like. So it's static towers. I've never heard of static inner card towers before. So no matter what happens, I have to just grab Southwest Tower every time. Okay. That's first to me. Cause I cleared with the a person, then they were like, yeah, ins adjust, and I was like, okay, yeah, so it's really standard, and I was like, okay, cool, but it's not standard. They do out adjust and static, which is it's fine. This is the protocol of adjusting. Primal, man. Hashtag primal. You know what I mean? You know what's funny though is that they acknowledge that I'm not from Ether, so like I'm gonna primal brain it up, which is hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Like the thing is that they told me that because I had outer tower, I go to nearest cardinal or the nearest intercardinal, which is what I kept on doing that. So I was in my mind, I was like, I'm chilling. But they do outer static, which I've never. Not that I didn't know it was a thing. I just never really. I mean, again, this is an ether thing, so it's a lot easier. Yeah. I mean, because from what they literally said out loud, they were like, "Bruh, smooth brain," and I was like, okay. So, I mean, like I said, you know, that's easy adjustments. I just never really knew that was because of me, though. Like, if I knew that was the case, I would have obviously. I didn't ask, but I didn't know. It's funny too because I made it easy for him to curse it to like yeah. Fuck. I was hyped for you too. I was like, he's gonna do it because the curse. Yeah. Yeah, because like if you get the curse pattern, that means that the other person gets the blessing pattern, which means that you can sprint the fuck out of it. Like I've practiced that a bunch of times. There's no strategy or toolbox or no way how to do it, but I figured that out and it makes it work every time. You just gotta statically, you gotta just like do it. Yeah. I also popped sprints so you had more space to work with the. Because it kind of helps out with the curse pattern a little bit. Yeah, because I hold the edge and then sprint so you can like. So yeah. I don't think people really know about that though. That's like a weird cheese that kind of works into the adaptation. It is poggers though. Yeah. So if you get double intercard side, yeah, you sprint that. It kind of works. Also, the problem. Okay, so like, I think I had the yeah. I have to look at the stat bonuses that you get for the crit direct stuff too, because I think that's what it boils down to, honestly. So I'll probably have to like look into it and see. I think that's the biggest difference in terms of gear output, but I feel like it'll kind of depend. I mean, I have to kind of like look at it and see. The problem though is that machinist weapons, I kind of sort of need them to like make a comparison. I need a comparison weapon to like give me equal crit or equal direct, and that might work. But there's no 610 weapon that does that for the answer. Okay, so static south. I've never heard of the whole Hey yo, did he steal that shit? Yo, he took that to the side. I wonder who was cleared this fight out of a group, because I think the party recruitment thing said that it was I think 3 cleared. I think that's what they said. some people are gonna get exhausted in this one. Okay. Wait, sorry, I just read that. Standard PF does outer static for the thing with the towers? I literally just read that. That's kind of L. I almost scrammed like to the. How much is? I gotta go back and look if it says that they do this. I looked at the toolbox and it didn't say that they did the static. I've never heard of it before. That's actually fascinating. Is it more brain dead than doing inner swap? I feel like inner swap is easier. Is this what you go on the inside? Oh, I see. Makes a brain dead. Outside nobody knows what house they would go to. Oh, I see. So then no matter what happens, people that are inside and outside just go to their static spots and that's what it is? So like even if the inner towers are incorrect, then oh I see. You just pick a fucking tower. And it's clockwise to wherever your stop is. Yeah, so if I go south, yeah. So because I'm south for meteors, if there's two towers, I just gotta go clockwise to wherever it starts at. Interesting. Fascinating. Because I can do the inner one with the. I guess it makes sense because then you kind of just have to. You gotta just go look for your color basically, and then just stand on it. It makes sense, and I totally see it becoming the standard. But like I would low key prefer the other one, even if it is more brain power. But I think it's so that the brain doesn't go dead from all the mechanics. But I feel like the whole purpose of Ultimate is to brain dead mechanic as much as possible. So like that makes sense to me. See, I feel like I'm actually kind of like getting catfished by this fight because I feel like I'm a low. I saw the white mage. They stood in the fucking thing, and then they didn't kill the tank. But when I stood, I killed the tank. I don't know. Game hates me, bro. So then, even if I'm inside, I gotta go get shot southwest, and if I get run outside and not meteor, I gotta run southwest. That's so bizarre. So bizarre. No shame to ether. That's just a weird in my brain. Somebody almost got hit with that hurt. Oh, see, that's what's gonna fuck me up too, dude. Okay. And here I was thinking that I was like doing everything correctly. Oh, you don't reset the. Wait, isn't it? It's in. There was another person missing from that spot, though. I also was not in though, so that's my fault. I went out too early. I kind of forgot about that. Like, oh shit. Yeah. Because then it's 2 tower 3. Okay, two drop 3. Yeah, 2 drop 3 tower. Okay. You know what the problem is? Is that my thumb. Oh, you know what though? I understand what I'm doing because I'm. Okay. So weird. I can tell you exactly what happened. That's why I went back out and instead of thinking about the idea of the mechanic, I thought about the positioning of just like my thumbs from muscle memory. Because when I face in, I was out, I went left and then right. But then if I face south, I go out and in, and then that way I can do my samba during one. But then I went back out and I completely forgot that like it's an in for 2s. Ooh. Okay. Like muscle memory made me not think about the mechanic for the thing. I just full lanes I completely full, yeah, I have full send regardless if I'm not. Because it doesn't matter if I'm only 1s are not in the first, and then only 3s are not in the second. That's what it boils down to. That's right. Okay. See, that's the other thing too, though. Is like we haven't gotten there, so like I have to get there. I definitely did the right thing, joining like a P3 bar party against Boo. But I do need to like, I gotta actually kind of keep my eye on. I totally like just thought I was on the other place, just like standing there. Oops. Clock. Y'all went too far. Okay. I followed the crew. I'm not gonna lie to you. I followed everyone else. That's what it was. Damn. I might need to like re-memorize how I did this and like go back and look at my own videos. But I gotta remember that like strategically speaking, things are different. Isn't it north and south? Oh, because it was ninja movement? I see, that makes sense actually. It's hitting me now. I think that's why I'm also like, I'm definitely ready for bed. Ready for bed. Yo, I'm just hearing Imagine Dragons in the background and it is in my ears. That Shikuchi was so kind of long. Oh, I see. So now as a result, I just call and just bang out something for Sessiion. Oh, I see what you're saying. Interesting. Yeah, I get it. It makes sense. What you're talking about. It looked like somebody got hit by it. Okay, I got it. I'm chilling. I am chilling. That was me. Or was it 3? Yeah, just shoot it out. Is like the idea. So like 7 regen, holy. Now I gotta move Curing Waltz back to Sanctity. That's what my old static used to do. They made me put it on Sanctity. Kind of a bar. Ether stats, man. Oh, that'll definitely do it. It was up. I think it was. Or... Because I didn't use it for fire the P2 parts up. Alright. I only take a 1k loss, so yeah. Pog. For only 5 cents, can you send a sandwich? Not my left, your left. Might be a hot take since I'm new here, but I never had Taco Bell, so if you want to kick me out, I totally get it. They might kick me out of the group for that comment. That's bro. That looks so weird. Oh right, I forgot. I gotta look at. I gotta do something. Isn't it? I think you had elusive. Yeah, okay. No, you're fine. Yeah, just that's the hardest part is when you get the one, you don't get the arrow until right afterwards. So you like gotta, yeah, you gotta stare at it for like a hot minute. Yeah. Your boy Adele. Yeah, I had spine. I had spine, so I was west, ran to east. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, that P7 one though. Jeez. I like that not sleeper shot one, but that one was hilarious. I definitely wanted to execute that strat at some point. Yeah, like the derp one. Hell yeah. Oh, you gotta get. No, that's fine. Oh, you have to believe. Bro, I can relate. for this old man to get some sleep. There's a sim? Ew. I can do double crit for this actually. Yes, apologies in advance. Does anyone want to do fizz range practice as a dancer or machinist or bard for P2 P3 prod on Friday night 9 to 12? Hit me up. I feel like I'm weird, but like it doesn't really make a big difference in terms of this. I mean, the only difference between stats is that like my raid weapon has more crit and direct. There's a lot more data, but there's no direct. Like that's the difference. Tried. they're pretty much just summarizing everything else up in terms of how we did. I think we saw Nidhogg 8 times, as they mentioned, which, you know, is good. But also, I think people have, like, you know, effectively gone for the cleanup on P2 and still trying to, you know, there's always that one weird kink that you gotta, like, hash out, you know? So I feel like most of the time that is what it ends up boiling down to. Which, like, don't even get me wrong. Like, again, once you like effectively start realizing the ways in which you gotta do this stuff, it totally makes like a difference. So, hey, you know, I totally get it. Even I like had to catch myself in moments because I totally forget that, you know, the perspective of it, of like doing different strategies. It's kind of crazy how much more different that the strategies are actually. Like, I think that's the thing that like kind of blows my mind, like, low-key, because I don't really think about it all too much. Like, it's actually pretty crazy. um like, I still can't believe that they do that outer static spot. Like, it is technically like mentally way easier to figure out. um but I feel like it's a matter too of, I don't know, like, part of me thinks that, like, there's brain power required just because you gotta tell your brain to go move to a spot kind of vibe, you know what I mean? Or if like let's say like it was 2 towers south and I had south tower with my support, and I didn't have meteor and they had it, so they had to run. Like, I just pick the nearest spot, I just sit there. You know, I don't have to like actually like still take myself and like run around kind of vibe. So it's interesting that that's like a differentiated mechanic that gets implemented. So, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just that, like, I didn't realize that, you know, I think people are still trying to you know, figure out ways to simplify mechanics, because I feel like that's the same thing that gets applied to like even like old ultimates like T and U and that kind of stuff too. Like, people are still figuring out how to simplify like certain mechanics. So I think that DSR in its own element is still like a young ultimate in comparison, obviously, because like it's not 2 years old. It's not even like a year old, right? It's like not even remotely close to that. So, like, you know, people are still going to be looking to progress and like learn ultimates. And so I feel like if you're still trying to like clear even UCOB, honestly, like, and if you're trying to clear any ultimate at this point in time, like, obviously you're late compared to the people who cleared it on content, but still, like, you know, even just being able to clear it is still a good accomplishment in itself. So I have really strong I still have pretty strong vibes for this group. I think that they're going to be able to have a fun time and make it a fun time progging it too, because, you know, again, like, it's for me, it's when you make a fight work that like really can drain you, you know what I mean? So, and again, like, I didn't even mean to find this group. I just meant to look for like a PA party, and instead I found a DSR party. And so we'll see. I don't really expect myself though to um like change my jobs in between, because they literally changed from like red mage to summoner, and then like we went from Sam to Reaper, and then warrior to paladin, which I would have assumed that going from warrior to paladin mitigation wise would have been a lot different. But I guess in a weird way though, like the rework for paladin actually kind of helps it out, because it kind of sort of acts like warrior, sorta, because, like, you know, divine veil and shake give off shield now. The difference is like regen versus heal. Like, that's the difference. So maybe the add up, like the switch between the two is not so bad. I know for certain though that um oh, okay, they're talking about they they're talking about doing DSRPF tomorrow if like anyone's available or like wants to. um I see. Makes sense. Alrighty. Thank you. Take care, friends. Thank you for having me. Pleasure. Yeah, until Saturday. Thank you. All right. Like I said, I think that party's fun. Like I said, the thing for me personally is like I like to, you know what it is too, because this isn't gonna sound like lame, right? But my circle of friends in 14 is small with purpose. I've always needed a small circle. I didn't really think I would like expand it. So joining this static has obviously helped me expand that circle quite a bit, which I think is awesome. I definitely am going to take time though to not just kind of like talk and meet them on the days that we raid. I'd like to actually try to take the time to meet them on a more personal, like outer raid note, which is pretty cool. And yeah. So that being said, thank you all for hanging out and tuning in. It's actually been it was a fun time today to kind of chill. I am unfortunately though, going to be in need of getting a new microphone stand, so that's going to be my priority for Saturday. So tomorrow, oh, you know what though? That's a problem too. Tomorrow, so I don't know if you guys know this, but there was a game that came out this week called Atomic Heart, and I already need to give you no introduction or explanation that game for me is going to be amazing to play. I 110% want to play that game because, for those who don't know, ultimately it is inspired by BioShock, and that is one of my favorite games of all time. I play that game, I think, once every other year, maybe, I would say, just to kind of like catch the moment and relive that experience because it's truly a masterpiece. So Atomic Heart has gotten phenomenal reviews, and oh yeah, thank you. Absolutely, thank you for the follow, and also thank you for having me. I was just kind of like summarizing. Like I said, I genuinely had a fun time reprogging, but also it's fascinating because the ether strats, man. Because the thing is, like, I want to stay humble to the experience because I always try to make it very clear that, like, me personally, like, I've never I'm like late to the ultimate game. I've always been like a savage raider. I've always been capable of doing ultimates, but I knew that because they were kind of like timeless like battles that I would do them whenever I kind of felt like it. But of course, like, my thank you to all my friends who just kind of told me to, like, hey, like, just go do them, right? And here I am, reliving the experience, but also having a fun time doing it. So I definitely plan on kind of like just kind of rehashing those experiences and being able to make sure I can kind of stay consistent. Because I thought in my mind that I was doing like Fire and Ice correctly when I had to get the South Tower, not knowing I had to just statically go southwest. Literally didn't know that's what it was. Because I thought I heard it was inside adjust, but then I was like, well, maybe outside adjust. But it sounds like everyone just goes to a spot, and then that makes more sense to me too. So chances are pretty high though. Like, Primal probably does the same thing in PF wise. So like, I might be the one who's just like late to the game because 6 months ago it was always just like insides adjusting and like figure it out. So that's how I always did it. So yeah, glad to hear it. If you're down to free weekend, oh yeah, I mean, like, I love to like I said, for me personally, like I think prog point wise to put myself in like on like the map. So because the thing is, like I said, I've always been the one to adjust mechanically to like roles that are asked for people to make me. So if someone's like, hey, like, can you play samurai? I'm like, yeah, I can play samurai. Oh, do you want to play gunbreaker? Like, yeah, I can play gun. I kind of pick whatever people want me to play. So like for UCOB, I like my friends were like, hey, we're gonna do a casual cob group, and like you get to play Fizz range, and I was like, cool. Can I play machinist? Yeah, sure. Boom, I'm playing machinist. When I was doing Uwu for the first time and progging it, I was playing as ninja, and then I was learning that, and then I was like, let me like figure out if I can do gunbreaker, and then I was doing gunbreaker, and then I was like, okay, people apparently really just want people to play Fizz range because no one wants to play Fizz range, and I like playing just the game in general. My longevity of history of characters and things that I've done game wise kind of showcase that. So like, I literally just like to play whatever I can. So, but I also want to not like get in my in my mental too hard and think like, oh, like, if I can dancer, I can definitely bard it. I don't want to do that. I want to like maintain the consistency, unless it's a meme. And then at that point, if everyone's like, you know what, F it, let's just like play different roles in its entirety, then I'll probably switch over to like machinist or get weird with it and play like Reaper. But I gotta figure out which character I have actually has that gear. Like, I can theoretically play Astro because my crystal main has Astro Bis, but like, I'm not healing an ultimate just right away. So that's why I want to like encapsulate it all in one place so I can just mentally be like, okay, cool. No matter what I do, I can do it. So that's all that boils down to. So yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's my thing too. So I just like to do ultimates. That's really what the bottom line is. And you know, there's only 5 fights to do and choose from, but I think for me it's just being able to prog them all. So yeah, like with UCOB, I literally progged it like for a day with my friends, and then we got to like Blackfire Trio, except like I didn't even really study the trios. I just kind of knew what Quick March was, but I still died. And that was what I was playing Machinist. And I kind of like messed around in the middle of fucking UCOB yesterday, and I was like, let me try it again. But I doing like a nail prog. And then Uwu, I'm technically at like Predation, but like I can clear it because in my mind I know all the mechanics of what to do, but I haven't visually seen it. So like theoretically I can clear it, but I'm at Predation, so that's where I'm at with Uwu. T, I'm at Wormhole. But I got to clean up not Inception. Is it Inception? Whatever. Phase 3 with Alexander. Like it was always the point when they do the split and then the lasers happen with the T-shaped thing. I always go the wrong way, so I got to clean that part up. And then yeah, DSR. Technically, I was at P6 in Rage, and then like I saw the charge up between Nidhogg and Horace Velgar, but then somebody died to like a thing, and it was weird as hell, and then we died, and that was it. So that's where I was at, yeah. And then top, I can't do it because I don't have the damn fight cleared because PF is crazy. So like during the time periods that I'm not doing DSR, I'm literally going to be in PF trying to clear P8. Like that's just the bottom line idea to it, because I want to get the like this VOD will go on the streams on the VOD channel on YouTube, which is gonna be sick. I promise you I didn't say anything bad. I think I was more so just laughing hysterically during all the commentary because chat can't hear what I'm hearing, but I hear stuff and I'm just like I kind of can't focus, but like I'm here for it though, so like keep on bringing me into it. And then yeah, like I said, we mauled at PF and P8 because that fight is apparently gruesome, so it's crazy. Yeah. And I think the craziest thing too about like joining a static is honestly how kind of quickly you like start building comfort. Like I didn't want to chime into moments that, you know, because again I'm not a leader type usually, but I feel like my confidence kind of showcases the idea of like boom, you know what I mean? Like I know it, like I call out the thing in my mind, and then if I can call it up before the person does the call out, then I'm gonna do it. But like I don't want to overtake somebody's call outs because I definitely had that moment one time, and then I felt so disrespectful, so I was like I need to just shut the fuck up and just like chill, you know. So yeah, if I enjoy doing DSR, oh yeah, I mean like again, like if I magically don't clear top or unlock top by the time that the freaking raid unlocks it, I'm gonna just be in shambles and just deal with it later. But theoretically I'm trying to clear it between now and like hopefully the middle of next month. That's my prayer to gods for. So so yeah, we'll see how the weekend goes. Yeah, because I again, I'm sorry I can't be there for Friday because, like I said, I gotta go to a best friend's birthday because she's like a newlywed. So like, you already know that it's gonna be crazy. So we like me and my friends have been planning her birthday for like the past couple of like weeks, and like it's gonna be a whole thing. So it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, by the time a fight unlocks, if I don't have magically unlocked that, like I don't want to get the fight and go in there and like die 100 times in the first hour of the fight and then figure it out later on. Because I know that my face is gonna be like jaw dropped the whole time because like I currently am tanking this tier, so theoretically I want to tank the ultimate, even though like I've never tanked an ultimate besides like Uwu and like messed around with it and like not really, you know. I'm not like a freaking tank main, but like I'll do it. You know, it's not hard. Like with time, it'll make sense when I start to put the pieces together. So we'll see. So thank you for giving me the seal of approval on the vibe check, and like I give it back to you guys tenfold as well. Like I said, I was cracking up half the time. I couldn't keep track of what was going on. You guys can easily become like a soundboard with what you guys talk about on a constant basis. Like I'm over here just thinking to myself like, bruh. So yeah, apologies in advance if my brain is like, I'm gonna play Machinist this time around and say F it. Like I will literally be like, yo, I'm gonna go back to Dancer because I feel like I'm gonna grief on Machinist, but you know, I might even try to do like a PF practice where I just kind of like get to figure it out for it. But I don't want to be like too comfortable and confident because I'm definitely going to be freaking out over it, and then I'm going to feel like crap because then I'm going to just my mind is going to go down that crazy black hole where then I realize that I made a big mistake, and then I got to go back to my bread and butter playing Dancer, Can't grief harder than you. I don't really know about that. I feel like it could be actually backwards in some way, shape, and form. Um, so I mean, like I said, I had as somebody who was technically progging P6 as dancer, I had a ton of fun reprogging this fight and trying to figure out the nonsense. I kind of forget how much fun it is to do that fight. Yeah. So like my rotation is chill when it comes to dancer. That's why I want to. That's why I'm like, I wouldn't mind trying to figure out machinist or bard. I just know that bard is just like a travesty in DSR. Because the very first, so like when I first tried progging it blind, actually hysterical point, I did it on ether. I blind progged Reaper and we got to P2, and then from there I like gave up because I saw that and I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So there was that, and then yeah, and then I got recruited from my friend, and then she was like, "Hey, can you play Fizz range?" And I was like, "Do I have to?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, which ones do I play?" And she's like, "You just don't play Bard." And I was like, "Can I play fucking Dancer then?" And she was like, "That's perfect." And I'm like, "All right, Dancer it is." Because she told me that everyone was, even like Bard mains were playing Dancer. That's how bad it was. So I was like, "Okay, I guess I gotta play Dancer," which was fine. I wasn't really complaining. I just like didn't, because I don't know the meta. All I know the meta is just like it's Gunbreaker, Dark Knight, and then whatever melee is doing buffs like crazy. That's all I know. And Astro Scholar. That's all I know. So like for me, I like if you were like, "Yo, Adele, you should just play fucking play Reaper and I'll figure it out. I'll figure out Fizz range." I'm like, "Yo, I'm fucking down." I'll kind of mess around with it and figure it out. But that being said, though, I'm not gonna do that because that's a lot of work. But yeah, anyways, that's where we are. But I heard that song alignment apparently is absolutely awful. So like we're not even gonna pretend that that you can kind of finagle it in a way that makes it work. I heard that like it's ridiculously weird. Because then when I think what is it? Because then like you literally can't activate mages until you get the fucking after like post strength, and then I guess you can't even activate armies until you can't even activate armies. You just activate wanderers again, right? See, that's so weird to me. But then you go into Nidhogg being in mages. See, that's why like Bard is in like Bard in a manner of speaking like doesn't need a rework or anything like that. It might want like a little buff, but not a rework. But for the sake of ultimates though, like DSR, I know that it's terrible. But in like Uwu, it kind of slaps. So like it just depends on the ultimate that you're doing. Like Bard probably slaps like crazy in top, but I have no idea. I should check, but I truly don't even like know the answer. I don't check enough to like really know or like care. Like I said, if someone's like, "Hey, you need to play Sage because I'm a kindly ask you to play Sage," I'll fucking do it. I'll just do it. Oh yeah, you see, apparently, like I mean, I'm looking at the website you shouldn't be looking at. Yo, Bard slaps. So like, don't even don't even question it. The job is great. It's just weird for the sake of DSR because of the constant in and outing. So, alrighty, that was all. But like I said, big ups. Thank you for having me. Like I said, I had a blast. Mostly cracking up and trying to like rework the kinks because again, these old man limbs can't figure out things half the time. So I gotta just let the brain kind of figure it out. And I think that thank goodness I didn't murder my own self during P1 because I was already like, what's the order for the thing? And I was like, I think I go third. And I went third and I was like, thank God I was right. I got so lucky. I think I went last for my old static. And I think that's why I was like, which one is it? So, but anyways, so yeah, we'll figure it out. Thank you so much again. And, have a good night. Shout outs to the squad. I think I'm going to just let that W sit in its place. And then hopefully we come back to it Saturday and have a good fun time. So, with that in mind, like I said, Thursday, like like I said, I really, really, really want to play Atomic Heart, because it's Bioshock inspired, favorite game, like easily top 5 favorite franchises of all time. I plan on playing that game like crazy. Friday, I won't be here, birthday party. Saturday, I might do a day stream for dailies since we do all the alts, and then I might try and like take a break and then we get ready again for DSR 9 o'clock, same time. So we'll probably stream a little bit, like right before DSR starts, or we'll do a little bit earlier just to kind of like get the setup up and running again. But I know that I do have some things now I got to do. I have a bunch of errands to run now that I'm thinking about it, so it's gonna be really crazy. So, but either way, we'll see. So yeah, thank you. You know, 2 snaps, positive vibes. I love it. Shout out to the squad for bringing me in, and shout out to everyone for watching, sticking around, having a fun time, and laughing at my stupidity, because I feel like that's the most important part. You know, I'm an idiot, and it's good for you to laugh at that, because you know comedy is key. So, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go take I'm gonna go take a nap, and maybe like I took a shower, so I'm really chilling, but I might have to just rewind the clocks and get ready for tomorrow morning. I know that tomorrow morning will be quite the day. So thank you again for everything, Al. You are the legend. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you for being awesome. And yeah, like I said, thank you for just. I'm glad that people enjoy watching Ultimate Raids. You know, I feel like it's a thing that needs to be done. So I personally had so much fun, and like I said, you'll be able to catch the VOD for this. It'll come up tomorrow on the VOD's channel, so go ahead and check out that when it comes up in the morning, and that way also you can kind of keep a track eye for all of it as well. And yeah, just have fun. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good night.